Why don't you join this basketball event? What about LeBron? Bro, I'm British. Basketball is so foreign to me. I know more rules about polo than I do basketball. Like, what? I actually don't, that's a lie. But cricket, I do. Basketball has only like recently started becoming, I feel like, a bit more popular in the UK, but like, I think like your average British person knows more about like, maybe even like Australian football. Is it football? Is that what you call it? AFL? AFL? Like Australian football as opposed to like American football. British people don't know anything about, like, they don't know how Super Bowl works. Actually, my brother's a fan, actually. So that's a lie. He's a fan of the Green Bay Packers, which is such a, I was giving him shit for it. I'm like, oh, wow. Okay, buddy. Why? I don't know. But I think, again, this I say that very generally, but there are obviously pockets where people are fans of this and whatnot. But generally speaking, I mean, there's a lot of events I could have joined. Like, I really wanted to be a part of some other things too. But, you know, mainly for me, I didn't want to be in the US any longer than I was. I'm going again to the US at the end of the month, and I'm going again at the end of August. So I just felt like I was in the US too much, and I really like Japan, and I miss my friends, and I like not traveling constantly, because I feel like I do it too much anyway. I feel like it's hard for me to do my job when I'm constantly traveling, and I want to make sure you guys get the content that you deserve. And I need to come back for MGS too. Exactly. You going back already? No, I'm going to New York in August, at the start of August for, we're going to be promoting Metal Gear Solid Delta. So that's why I got into playing Metal Gear, and now I'm fucking hooked, and it's like top 10 game of all time for me. So I'm kind of pumped. So I'm glad that came around. So that'll be so sick. I mean, I don't know. They've told me some of the things we're doing. It sounds insane, and I think you guys are really gonna like what we're doing. So I'm really pumped for it. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and I hit up Squeaks and stuff. So I'm really excited to hang out with some of the friends in the East Coast I never get to see. So yeah, we'll be playing Metal Gear Solid 2 on Thursday. Is that for a stream? I think it's gonna be a stream and a video. I'm not entirely sure, but my goal is to try and at least play 1, 2, and 3 before I go there. Kind of want to. How did you meet Yoshi P, by the way? Well, you know. We kind of had spoke to Square about stuff, you know, and done stuff, and I'd obviously like big fan of Final Fantasy, and you know, I'm pretty avid about that. And I think, you know, sometimes these opportunities come around where you just get to meet people, and you know, you just kind of hope you do a good job. And yeah, that's kind of how it came about. Look, the thing with content creation is it's weird. These things just happen sometimes, and there's no rhyme or reason with sometimes who they pick. But obviously, you know, like living in Japan and knowing basic conversational Japanese and business etiquette and all that kind of stuff goes a long way. Like working with Japanese companies is always quite a tough one, because there's a lot of expectations and a lot of business etiquette that you need to know. And so I think it goes a long way when you know that. And there's a lot of companies that are willing to kind of give you a bit more trust because you live in Japan, you've worked with Japanese companies and stuff.